How you doing?
God bless you, bro.
God bless you too, brother. Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Hit the like button as you come in here, whether you are on the live stream or the playback. Hit the like button as you come through the door and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. I want y'all to hit that like button as you come through the door, fam. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Maybe you're not. Maybe this is your first time here. If this is your first time here, I'm your brother, Mr. Real Talk. And this is your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. That's what we doing over here. We just gonna give it a few minutes. We're gonna give it a few minutes, y'all, to see if any brews make it up in here. Hopefully they will. Because YouTube does not like to send out notifications. They don't like it. They like to hide the notifications because they don't want us coming together, because they know when we do, we're gonna talk about the Most High and Him only and no idols, and they don't like that. So that's why they always gonna do the same thing, right? What's up, brother? I believe that is, you know what, it's a little bright out here, y'all. Matter of fact, it's real bright out here. Try to get to a place where it's a little bit of shade. Looks like Joshua the Levite, I believe. Joshua the Levite says Shalom. Shalom to you, Joshua the Levite. Good to see you up in here, brother. Joshua the Levite. If I'm not mistaken, brother, ain't you on the West Coast, Washington, brother? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, brother. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Hit that like button as you come through the door, Hebrews. And definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Y'all, I kid you not. I know I be saying it sometime, and I don't be lying. I be meaning it. My brother Joshua the Levite says, that's right. Shout out to the West Coast, Washington. Right now, we on the East Coast, Washington, D.C., on the turf. Can you feel me? That's the Metro bus. I know every town got their Metro bus, right? That's the Metro bus that goes in Washington, D.C., Maryland, and parts of Virginia that's close to D.C., right? It's called Metro. It's the same thing in every, I guess, city all over America. Got pretty much the same stuff. Everybody gonna have trains, buses, and all that stuff. Where you got especially when you got a certain amount of people in one area, you gonna have them buses, them trains, and whatnot. It's spiritual, Ak. It's spiritual, Akote. Can you not feel it? Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel all the different vibrations and frequencies that's going throughout the earth? I'm talking to somebody. I want to know, can you feel it, Hebrew? And look, anybody who's coming in here right now, once again, hit the like button, fam. Tomorrow, because your brother, check this out. For weeks, they've been having us work every weekend, right? For weeks. But it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. All I can do is laugh. That's all I can do. If you know, you know. But guess what, y'all? Guess what, fam? This week right here, they done decided to give everybody off for the weekend. And take a wild guess why. They want us to have off so that we can go out and celebrate the birth of the demon, the idol, known as JC. Loved by all, cherished by many. Many of you will be getting up, going in tomorrow. You'll be getting up, going in tomorrow, Sunday. You'll be going in there and you'll be thanking the Most High God. Or you'll be thanking who you think is his son, his only begotten son, okay, which he's not. No such thing as an only begotten son. It doesn't exist. The Roman Church told y'all that nonsense, y'all. Because obviously they wanted to destroy you. Who is that? Is that Hazel Woods? I think that is Hazel Woods in there. Hazel Woods, I see you, Hazel Woods. See you getting it in, brother.
Yeah, man.
I see you. How you doing? Hazel Wizards. What's going on, Hazel Wizards? Hazel Woods. Hazel Woods says, hey, family. Mr. Real Talk. Friendly looking emoji. Hey, Hazel Woods. What's going on with you, fam? Always good to see you, Hazel Woods. Always. Hit that like button, Hebrews, as you come through the Dizzo. Yeah. As you come to the Dizzo. You understand? Hey, y'all, check out. This is where your brother, Mr. Real Talk, this is where I went to elementary school at. Not even the whole time, but this is where I did kindergarten at, fam. As you can see, it's a middle school now. They done try to change it around now. Try to hit it with the old switcherooski. But I remember being a little buckaroo. They done redid the basketball courts and everything, y'all. We played so much ball up here. I remember being a little nigga one day, right? Back in the day, I probably was like 8, 9 years old. We come up here to the basketball court, and the older niggas came up here and ran me and my grandfather off the court. Not nothing aggressive or nothing like that, right? But when you in the hood, y'all know, when you a little nigga, the niggas come out and they get ready to play ball, it's like an unspoken thing. They're gonna clear the basketball court. It's gonna get cleared off. And once it get cleared off, sometimes people don't like it. You feel me? Sometimes people don't like it when the basketball court get cleared off, especially when you was a little nigga. I know plenty of times we used to try to play basketball wherever you at. If you was a little younger growing up, you knew. When the big boys came out, started running holes, y'all already know, hey, it's like, hey, little nigga, hey, what's up with y'all? And then just, you already know, just beat it. We love y'all little niggas, but y'all got to step off because we out here balling now. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather was hot. My grandfather was ready to come back around here and crash out because he was not that kind of guy. But because of my grandmother, you know, my grandfather was the kind of guy. He was like, hey, ain't nobody taking nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas think they gonna run me off the court with my grandson. And it was like 20, 30 niggas, you know what I'm saying? My grandfather was like, man, he ain't gonna risk my safety and all that because I was a young pup. But I'm telling you, it just made me think, y'all. And the Romans then definitely took Washington, D.C. again. Regentrified and did all kind of stuff. Like, look, across here, right? Now they turned it into a middle school. But it used to be an elementary school. You know what I'm saying? I remember Dukes walking me around this junk as a young huckabuck. Ma Dukes, shout out to Ma Dukes, rest her soul. Rest her soul. I be wishing she was still around right now. Goodness gracious. Hey, to everybody out there who still got their folks, you got your mother, you got your father. Hey, you better love them. You better love them while they here. Because once they gone, they gone. You feel me? It's pretty much just what it is, y'all. I mean, look, they done totally gentrified the hood now. I'm going to tell you, when I was a little nigga, you would have never seen this. Look at this now. Watch this. Look at this. Out here, the tennis court. Tennis court. Look at all these people out here at the tennis court. Check it out. Y'all see that over there? That's a middle school now. Back in the Dizzy, that was an elementary school. That's where a nigga first got indoctrinated with. I pledge allegiance. It was right there. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember my teacher and everything. Miss Bowie. How do I remember my kindergarten teacher after all this time? Miss Bowie. How do I remember that, y'all? Can you feel it in the air, Hebrew? It's spiritual. Let me read some of these comments, yo. I see Jason Edwards in his house. What's good, Jason Edwards? Brother Jason Edwards says, Ty Bex, Mr. Real Talk, Hazelwoods, Joshua the Levite. Okay. What's good, Jason Edwards? Hope all is well with your broski. Hope all is well with everybody in the chat. And y'all, I'm definitely locked in with y'all, but y'all know how we do. Whenever we do the live stream format and we going live and we outdoors in the streets on the turf, it's a requirement for a man to be aware of his surroundings. And don't let this gentrification over here fool you with this tennis court. As gentrified as DC has become, still the carjack capital of America. You let that sink in. It's not a game, fam. It's spiritual, It's spiritual, a Coty. Can you feel it? Joshua the Levite says something I can't see. It just says at Jason Edwards. Oh, look like you're doing a salute at Jason Edwards. Forgive me, y'all. It's kind of bright. Even though I'm up under this little shaded joint, still job bright. Hold up. Get mine every time. Give me 1 second, fam. And hit that like button while you at it, Hebrew. Hit that. Hit that like button, fam. Look like it says Jason Edwards. Jason Edwards says just like Brooklyn all over, Manhattan, especially Harlem, up here gentrified. Yeah, Jason Edwards, you already know. And it's funny that you said that because I was just getting ready to say, actually, New York and DC, they did the same thing. Gentrified the hell out of that joint. Oh, I guarantee you, these people over there right now at that tennis court, they would actually have the nerve to look at me or somebody else like, what's he doing over there? Not knowing for real. Come on now. You don't know who you talking to. That's how invaders do. They come and encroach They come and encroach on your turf, on your land, and then look at you funny. Well, I know how it goes, and I don't play no games and pretend like I don't. We way past pretending, fam. Hit that like button, Hebrew. Hebrew, if you haven't hit that like button already, hit it and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. It's spiritual, op. It's spiritual, Akoti. Do you guys feel the vibrations in the air? It almost seems like a lot of places that I go, the tension is so thick, you can literally cut it with a knife. Several places that I've been to today, I seen people, and I can actually feel their spirits. I don't know these people from a man on the moon, but I could tell they were just holding on for dear life, so to speak. Just trying to keep from wigging out, as they say, from losing it. And look, one thing y'all better understand. You know what? I think it has something to do with it too. Of course it does. The wicked satanic holiday, Easter. People gonna be out here celebrating their Lord and their Savior, which we know is a demon. Y'all, do y'all realize how much blood drinking and body eating is gonna be going on this weekend? You know that most people, they're down with their program. Y'all know that, right? Just as always, right? Look, I remember one time when I was still a Messianic, right? Look, I was still a Messianic. And me and another brother, look, we came and sat right here, right? We came and sat right here on the turf, in the middle of the turf, right? We came up here and we sat right here. Y'all heard that horn just honk in the background, right? That's sound confirmation, letting you know that I'm not making this up. We sat right there and we had our Bible study. It was just supposed to be for me and him, but we was like, well, since these heathens then came over here, we're not gonna switch up our program just because they over here. And then we really went into it. Started bringing out all kind of scripts. You know, them kind that don't nobody want to hear. And the other nations was sitting right there. And some of our people were sitting over there too. None of them wanted to hear it. You think that stopped us? And we was out there bringing it out the more. We just literally just came out there just so we could read and study outdoors. But since people came around we was like, man, we not moving. We was here first. And we definitely not hurting nobody by what? Bringing out the scripts. So we stayed right there. And needless to say, everybody ended up clearing the hell out. And we carried on our study as we had planned. Oh yeah. I remember one of the passages we was reading too. Psalms 18. Y'all should have seen the Romans that was sitting over there by us, y'all. We started reading that Psalms 18. And if you know about Psalms 18, then you know it get real juicy, yo. When I say juicy, I'm talking juicy. Right? As you can see right now, I'm on the move, right? All praises to the Most High God. He's bringing a brother back. What's up, bro? Bringing a brother back. Of course, I'm not where I want to be yet, but as far as with my leg and my knee, don't have a choice in slavery. You got to go in there and you got to get the job done, or they're going to find another slave. Okay? And it's messed up how they got us between a rock and a hard place. You think a nigga want to be a slave? No, but I do like eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay? And in order to keep that going, sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do. Look what somebody put up here. Can't make this up. Once again, hit that like button, fam. I'm tired as 10 men. I've been up since I woke the roosters up. Let's just put it that way. The roosters wait on me to wake them up. Literally tired as 10 men. But I've been forced to be on my feet all day. Doesn't matter how I feel about it. You think they care about throwing me out on my you know what? Without a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out? When you go to your 9-to-5 slavery, that's not their job to care about you. Their job is business. A lot of our people don't understand business. It's about making money, about making a profit. But all of that kind of stuff is on the fritz right now. You know what? I'm about to walk up this way. All that kind of stuff is on the fritz right now. We just entered the alleyway. I'm telling you, something what gentrification can do. I'm telling you. Something what gentrification can do. Sometimes it does what it's supposed to. Sometimes it skips a beat. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? This ain't downtown. And this ain't even the trenches for real, for real. This ain't even the trenches for real, for real. It ain't downtown, though. I'm going to tell you, if you come to D.C., stay downtown. Where you'll more than likely be safe. Unless you know somebody, like your family. I'm talking about people that you trust. Don't be meeting nobody on no internet for the first time talking about you going to meet somebody in D.C. I'm just telling you. This ain't the White House, baby. But what I do want to tell you, though, or should I say, I want to ask you, can you feel it in the air? See, I had to step off because, see, everything ain't for everybody. Sometimes you got things that's for everybody. You got that surface stuff, which is nothing wrong with it. Because some people, that's all they're going to be able to get is the surface stuff. I'm talking to somebody. I'm sure everybody got alleys. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of y'all, depending on where you at in America, y'all got alleys and stuff like that. Just giving you a little, just a little, not even really a glimpse, just a little peekaboo. Strolling through one of the spots, you know. I'm born in D.C., raised in D.C. and PG County, both. Been hopping back and forth. So I'm very familiar with D.C. and PG. And here's what I don't like. Somebody got their dog out here. This dog is not on no leash. Why is he out here? Right? But y'all know I don't like this, right? Do I got to tell y'all I don't like it? I don't think I got to tell y'all that. I don't think I had to tell y'all that, right? But I wasn't going to even think about running. No matter what kind of dog it is, I ain't running. Something going to have to give. I guess we're going to see who more of a beast, him or me. And it was going to go down live on camera. I'm not running. Number one, my knee ain't 100%. Number two, even if it was, I'm not running. That's just going to make it worse. We're gonna have to get busy. Yeah, y'all remember our ancestor David took down lions, bears, wolves. Okay, yeah, real talk. It's not a game. It's not a game. Right, taking y'all on the back cuts right now. But I will tell you, don't ever meet up with somebody who says they want to meet you in the alley, unless that's your neighborhood. But see, y'all already know that. I'm only saying this for the people who maybe you don't know about that kind of stuff. Maybe you somebody out here online, on Instagram, on Facebook, you trying to sell stuff on Marketplace. Somebody tells you, hey, come over here, meet me in such and such alley. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do it. Don't do it. I remember back, I ain't gonna say exactly what time it was, but in recent times, my cousin lost his life like that. Went to go get with some Bama. Went to go sell him some clothes. That's what the word was. And my cousin was a designer. He designed his own designs and he was selling them. And allegedly that's what he went to do. Went to meet this dude. Allegedly went to meet a nigga in the alley. Just like we in the alley right now. See, alleys are cut off. It's alleys all over the city. See, look, that's the one of the main streets. Even though that's a side street right there, still one of the main streets, but it's a side street. You see that? That's the regular road. You come up into there, you come in the alley. If everybody knows, y'all already know how I go down in the alleys, depending on where you from. Depending on where you from. All right. As soon as I get somewhere stationary, I'm gonna sit down, get a little shade maybe, rest my liz egg. Yeah, I'm definitely checking my back because, hey, anything can happen to anybody at any time. It's not a game. Anything can happen to anybody at any time. It is not a game. All praises to the Most High God and Him alone. What a time to be alive, y'all. And look, like I said, I've been up since before the roosters got up. I woke the roosters up this morning, not the other way around. And I was like, you know what? Gotta go live later on. Of course I'm tired. Starving and I'm tired. I was like, you know what? Because I really wanted to make sure that I could just even stay up. I thought about taking a little nap, and I was like, nah, I ain't taking no nap because I'm so tired. If I take that nap, it is literally going to be almost impossible for me to pry myself from that bed. And rule number one, I keep telling y'all, when we going live or recording, period, or even if you're not recording, I just happen to be going live right now, but y'all see me keep doing stuff like this, looking. Look, you gotta be aware of your surroundings. You can't be a real man if you're not aware of your surroundings, period. It's too much to lose. And it's a lot of crash outs in the world. Sound confirmation, you hear the ambulances? Those are the kind of noises you frequently hear when you're on the turf. Especially on a Friday, and especially it's getting ready to be Easter, so-called Easter, where everybody's gonna go and celebrate the king of the vampires. A lot of blood drinking and body eating will be going on. Hit that like button, Hebrew, as you come through the door. No, let me just catch a little breezy real quick. Can you feel it in the air, Hebrew? Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel the shift? Read some of these comments. Jason Edwards says, just like Brooklyn, all over. Manhattan, especially Harlem, here gentrified. Yeah. Jason Edwards says, the hood still violent, though, with gentrification. Exactly. That's the part that people don't understand. Some of these Romans, when they come out here and they be like, whoa, I'm paying all this money. I thought this was a safe. Yeah, you thought it was safe. Actually, it's not. You just don't know because you're new. You don't know it's one of the most dangerous spots. Hazelwood says, here to keep us from playing tennis. Yep, they have a tall fence around the course. Keep them locked so we can't play, but unlock them for their folks. You see that? And I'm telling y'all, when I was a little nigga growing up out here, it was no Romans out here, y'all. This was literally like a 98, maybe 99% black neighborhood, like a lot of neighborhoods in DC, and just like New York and other places. Now, them niggas will actually look at me and other niggas out here like, who does he think he is? Not even knowing you on my turf for real. Hazelwood says no public swimming pools either. They closed them years ago. Crazy. Jason Edwards says, it's ridiculous how much of our people zoomed past me this week saying hello and happy Easter. Just demonic. All these Christians going to get a new suit and eat like pigs. Yes, they are, Jason Edwards. And they're going to be drinking blood and eating bodies too. Israel Kingdom of Saints. Israel Kingdom of Saints says, Shalom. Bring it out at Mr. Real Talk. Spiritual powers. Yeah, that's right. And right now, I see a number in here, 1010. It said we had 10 people watching and 10 likes. That's numbers. Numbers gang, where y'all at? Where y'all at, numbers gang? Israel Kingdom of Saints says, Shalom at Josh the Levite. That's right. And now I see 1111. Ain't that something, y'all? We go from 1010 to 1111. Can't make this up. Can't make this up, y'all. It's spiritual. Y'all, there's so many things. Like I said, I can feel the demonic vibe with this whole Easter crap and all that. And look, it never fails around here. Niggas get murdered on holiday weekends. Sound confirmation. I don't know if y'all heard. Maybe y'all couldn't hear. My phone just alerted. But that was sound confirmation. Every time holiday weekend come around, look, as soon as the weather get warm around here, y'all already know niggas break out the gym jam immediately. I'm telling you, tonight in Washington, D.C., a nigga gonna get killed tonight. You know what? Somebody probably already got killed already today. It's Friday. The weather feels good. And look, I love the town. I do. But I'm not gonna lie. Niggas is crazy out here. And they quick to go for the gym jams. Quick. I mean, super quick. Literally 0.5 seconds. Not even one whole second. All it takes is 0.34 seconds. 0.34 seconds. Them gym jams will come out and you'll be a goner. Just like that. And then these niggas, you know what they're gonna do? These YNs, these young niggas gonna go make a rap video about how they just knocked you off and how they took your life while they dancing and stuff in the background, probably with the weapon that they just took you out with in the video. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel that the spiritual tension is so high? The spiritual tension is so high. It's like a rubber band. It's like a rubber band that's being pulled out as far as it can go. And everybody's already looking at that rubber band like, yo, that joint ain't snapped yet. I'm telling y'all, fam, that rubber band is gonna snap soon. And when it snaps, good night. We got SP in the building. SP says, shalom, fam. And a good shalom to you, S to the P. Hope all is well with you, SP. I hope all is well with everybody here in this live chat right now. Can y'all feel it in the air? Can you feel that a major shift, and not just one, multiple major shifts have already taken place? Can y'all feel that? Do you see people walking around literally, they're just going through the motions. They're quiet. They're not saying nothing. I saw several people today walking past, and I'm telling you, I can feel their spirits. They're literally holding on for dear life, for their whole entire world, their whole entire life, not to come caving in. Because a lot of people don't know what's going on right now. Many people don't know that the Most High God is awakening his chosen ones. Many people don't know that he is separating the nation of Israel, even from the nation of Israel. Because most of the Israelites who are awakened, they're not really awakened because they're still drinking blood. They think that there is some kind of significance to this whole weekend, to this whole JC thing, this Yeshua thing, this Bahashem Yahawashi thing, right? Not even knowing that the end game for you is going to be death. That's what's going to happen to you. And it doesn't matter if you believe it. During the time of the flood with Noah, they didn't believe it, okay? Those people thought Noah was crazy. They was like, man, ain't nothing gonna happen to us. And they had their time to mock, to make fun, to make merry, okay? But when that ticket got put in and it was time to cash out, they had to give up the ghost. Y'all, this boat has been here for years. You hear me? Years. I don't even know how many years, y'all. It's been there so long, I wouldn't know what that looks like without that boat, y'all. Oh, yeah. Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel that the people who are going to make their bid with the Most High God, can you feel that the people who are going to stand with Yahweh and Yahweh only are being separated from everybody else? And there is no turning back. Can you feel that? I want to know. Are you still partaking with idolatrous, blasphemous holidays like Easter? If you are, what the hell are you doing, Hebrew? Hazel Woods and Hazelwood says, yes, I feel it. Roman's pulling up on the corner looking at me. What is that Negro doing? This is my turf, sir. You're Johnny come lately. Looking at me like I'm strange. Hit that like button, family. I'm telling y'all, this place, it's literally like this place is like a rubber band, like I said. And that rubber band is being stretched all the way out. It's being stretched so far people are wondering and looking at it like, oh my, that bed is about to snap any minute. I can feel it. I can smell it. I'm watching people's spirit because I know a lot of these people don't have no idea as to what's going on. They just going through the motions. They can feel something ain't right though. They can feel it. Sound confirmation. Y'all hear that horn honking? Can't make this up. I'm gonna read those comments when I get to some more shade, fam. All right, like I told y'all, it's Friday. Weather's getting warm. Somebody getting killed out here tonight. I ain't making this up neither. Now I'm seeing the numbers in here, 12, 12. 12 people watching, 12 likes. Y'all see that? We went from 10, 10, 11, 11 to 12, 12. Do y'all see that? Right here. Do y'all see how spiritual that is right here? We went from 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Can't make none of this up, fam. Can't make none of this up. And I'm going to read all y'all comments as soon as I get into a little bit of shade. I'm just, just taking a little stroll right now. Look, y'all, I seen one of the homies, right? Probably maybe I don't know, like an hour or so ago. Cause I haven't even been back to the fort. I've been on the streets, on the turf all day since I came out to go to slavery. Ever since I went to slavery, I've been up, out and about, right? So when I finally lay it down for the night, I'm going to crash, like Crash Bandicoots, you hear me? Yeah. I'm gonna read all y'all comments too. Like I said. I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna read them all, fam. Hit that like button, Hebrew, if you haven't already. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I want to know, can y'all feel it, fam? I want to know. Y'all let me know. How you doing? Like they always say, it's spiritual, and it really is. I want to know, can y'all feel it? Let me know. What's good, bro? Ooh. Dang. People's spirits are very troubled in these times. People's spirits are very troubled in these times. I can feel it and smell it. Now I'm about to read some of these comments. Whew. Excuse me, man. Do you know if there was just construction work being done on that house, or was it a fire or something?
Fire.
There was a fire in there?
It was an electrical fire. It's not the first time, it's the second time.
The second time?
Yes.
I hope nobody got hurt in it, did they?
Cats.
The cats got hurt?
Yeah. That's the dogs didn't. The dog was outside.
Because it's a big dog that used to be in that yard, right? The big dog, yeah.
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just the cats got
Ouch.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. I'm glad all the humans made it out though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all praises to the mighty one. Because as soon as I saw that, I know the last time I was right here, everything was fine. And then I looked at that, I was like, I hope that that's construction work and not what I think. How long ago did that happen?
Long time.
Long time?
Almost about a month.
Almost about a month ago, okay. Whew. All right. I don't know. You might not remember me. I used to be out here sometimes. Well, I used to be out here all the time. But you know how, like when you were younger, sometimes the older people older than you don't really remember you. I used to see your face a lot coming and going out here, and I recognized you just now when I saw your face. Just wanted to say hi to you. That's all.
What's your name?
My name is D.
D.
I don't live out here no more, but I've been out here like my whole.
So do you know my son Elijah?
You know what? Maybe if I saw his face, I probably would, because I know a lot of
Do you
the.
know Yinka?
Probably if I saw his face,
Her. Yinka.
it's a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Yemi? That's a girl too.
I don't know. I know a lot of the people like used to be down here, like Jamie,
Jamie, oh yeah.
Dirk,
Yeah.
remember Marlon, Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know them. You know Paul used to live right there.
Uh-huh.
I know him. His mother, Miss what's her name? The old lady, not the old lady, but the older lady. She's still there. Yeah, I always come around here though, cause I always gonna love this neighborhood. You know.
It's a peaceful neighborhood.
Yeah, you know what? And it's surprising because I mean, it ain't far from all kind of mayhem.
You're right.
Mayhem is right there.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, good to see you though.
Yeah, it's good to see
I'll see you again. I'll be out here, especially since it's warming up
you.
now.
Miss Sherry.
Miss Sherry, I will definitely see you again. And when I see you, I'm gonna remind you that I told you, Miss Sherry. Let me see.
Do you know Devin that just asked you? Devin.
Uh-huh.
You know him?
Devin, right? The young boy.
Yeah, boy just passed by.
That was him?
Uh-huh.
You know what? I haven't seen him in quite some time. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin.
That's why, cause I kind of paused. He had the shades on for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I kind of paused. I'm looking at him. I'm like, he seemed kind of, but them shades will conceal your identity.
Yes, again.
He just got me. Next time I see him, hey, look, I'm gonna see you again, Miss Sherry, right?
Yeah.
Have a good one, Miss Sherry. Nah. D. Yes. I'll see you next time, Miss Sherry. Have a good one. All right. Just chopping it up with one of the neighbors from the community, y'all. Y'all heard that, Miss Sherry. Let me read some of these comments in here. Hazel Woods. Okay, that's gone. Jason Edwards says, definitely feel it in the air. Me too. Hazel Woods says, people so stressed here, nobody even mentioned Easter. I forgot it was Good Friday today. Yeah, the slave masters at my job made sure to remind niggas. Look, now we seeing the spiritual numbers again, 1414. Hey, y'all, if somebody out there sees that, we went from 10-10, 11-11, 12-12. Now it's at 14-14 on my end. Cannot make none of this up. Seeing this old lady right here, and y'all not old lady, but older lady. That lady don't know how good that done to me. Because I know she don't remember me. I remember that lady from when I was a little nigga. She don't even remember me. And my man, my homeboy, that nigga just got, you know what? That nigga probably so bugged out and stressed out. I ain't seen him in a minute, and the nigga had on shades. And then look, we in DC. You can't be staring at niggas and you ain't sure you don't know them. Nigga might pull out and blow your ass down. Like, real talk. Look, y'all heard me just talking to the old school neighbor. Right here might, like, you would think that you're good, right? But even like I said, don't get it twisted, because I can go a few steps that way, and the nigga had his brains on the curb at one point. So, like I said, don't let nothing fool y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing fool you. When that lady told you it's good right here, she mean for the town that we in. Okay? It ain't good when niggas know that niggas can just pull up and just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes down. That's how it goes down. Can't make none of this up. But people are very stressed out here, because even though they don't understand it, they can feel it. You know what I'm saying? I just looked up there and seen the house. Found out, y'all heard me talking to the neighbor. Okay. I'm glad no humans died up in this. She said that the cats didn't make it though. The cats didn't make it, the dog made it, and the humans made it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a big old dog used to be in that yard. Big old joint. Like I said, this whole little big old area, it's a big... DC is small. dangerous, but small. And like I said, you can be right here on this block right here, and it can be somewhat okay. You go 2-3 streets over, and you just better mind your damn business, keep your head down, or them Jim Jams gonna come out. Can't make it up. I remember one time back in the day, like this little joint where I'm walking in right now, back in the day, you couldn't just walk through this joint. This joint used to have wall-to-wall niggas up in here. This same little rail stuff where I'm sitting at right now, back in the day, before they gentrified this joint, yeah, you could not walk through here. You might walk through this joint, it ain't no telling what might happen to you, fam. Real talk. But people's spirits are on edge. You know what? And rightfully so, because the reckoning is coming, fam. The reckoning is coming for what all the nations have did to the children of Israel. They had their foots on your neck for hundreds and hundreds of years. They've hid information from you, stolen resources from you, stolen lands from you, stolen your identity, and then tell you, love, 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 brother. Just love, brother. Please, brother. Crazy. And tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but Sunday, most people will be celebrating the so-called resurrection of this demon. Because anybody who's willfully telling you to break the Most High's law, whether you know it or not, that is a demon. And then if they can actually get you to blatantly, willfully drink blood, y'all. Think about that for a second, fam. Blood. And you think that that's okay. All I can do is laugh. When I'm gone. Can you feel it in the air, Hebrew? You know what? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Even though I'm tired as 10 men, that sunlight feels so good. Yeah, it feels good. I feel like that sun is charging me up. I ain't gonna lie, even though I'm tired. But I still had to come on here to holler at y'all because we zealous, y'all. So we in this thing 10 toes deep, and we in it with all our heart, all our mind, all our soul. And that is what's going to keep us. We're going to be able to, how should I say? We're going to be able to remain calm in a world full of chaos. Look, and I'm talking about when the chaos goes all the way live. I mean, for real, it's live already. But I'm talking about when it goes all the way live, like no more 911, no more internet, no more food in the grocery store type stuff. That's what I'm talking about. All right? Y'all better get ready. You better tap into the Most High God and understand that everything is spiritual. Everything starts in the spirit realm first. I be praying to the Most High that he gives us spiritual power, y'all. And that he shows us how to use this power for righteousness' sake. Let me see, comment. Let me read some of these comments, y'all. Hazelwood says, people barely getting hours to work, things so bad. Yeah, things are bad. Jason Edwards says, my bad. Jason Edwards says, at Hazelwoods, wow, that's something. Jason Edwards says, more than Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, our people worship their birthdays. Nothing wrong with praising Yah for another year, but our people take themselves idols. Yeah, they do. Hazelwood says, at Jason Edwards, yeah, Mississippi is the poorest state in the union. They barely pay you a wage just going to these jobs. Some I know working 3 days. The pay here sucks. Damn. Damn, y'all. Joshua the Levite, and he says, at Israel Kingdom of Saints, Shalom. Jason Edwards says, at Hazelwoods, yes. I just saw on Black Media Channel on YouTube how poor Mississippi is. Insane. But here in New York, the richest state, our people are poor as well here. Yeah, it don't matter what's going on with the state. We are going to be down bad. You know what, y'all? That's what I say we got to start doing too, y'all. We got to figure it out how to make money on our own, y'all. And we can do it. Jason Edwards says, at Hazelwoods, our people that doing good here work like we back in slavery. It's insane, and Long Island is close to Mississippi with racism. Damn. Hazelwood says, at Jason Edwards, what's so crazy? Rent is over 1,000 plus now here. How people afford it is beyond me. With these $9, $10, $11, $12 an hour jobs, if you're not driving trucks, you're basically screwed. Basically, if you're not driving trucks, she's saying you're basically screwed. Hey, yeah, y'all, it's real bad out here right now, y'all. You know what, y'all? We are going to have to be able to find a way of our own accord, and we can do it. Y'all, you guys know there's so many ways that we can make money online without even leaving our house. If you got an internet connection, believe it or not, fam, there is a way. Now, you might not know that way. You're going to have to learn. I know I got to learn. I'm in the process of learning right now as we speak. I told y'all about it yesterday in the video that I dropped. A couple of months, the video will be published and it'll be out. And I'll share a link from that channel over here so you guys and gals can see what I'm up to and see what any of you can be up to. Okay? I'm getting the hell out of this slave trap. I don't want to be in it no more. You only got X amount of time on this planet Earth, family. I don't want to spend the bulk of my time giving it away to somebody else who, not my family, not my friend. I'm there to make money. And if there's a way I can make money without doing physical labor, without even leaving my house if I don't want to, we get everything else chauffeured to us. Food, clothes, electronics, phones. We do all these things without leaving our house. But we haven't figured out yet, family, myself included. We haven't figured out yet that we don't have to leave our houses to make money. All you need is a Wi-Fi internet connection. And you need skills. You need skills that will allow you to draw people to you online for what they are looking for, to buy what they're looking to buy. Okay? Even without selling. I know that may sound crazy and complicated. Once again, like I said, when that channel gets published and it drops, y'all will be the first to know. That's part of the stress right there. They keep you so tired. People be missing signs and wonders. The other day, I'm going into slavery. I sees a shooting star in the wee hours of the morning, and it was beautiful, y'all, because I'm always seeing so many things. The Most High keeps on showing me over and over and over signs and wonders. He keeps on doing it. Look, like the Christian church say, won't he do it? The Christian church is known for saying that. Won't he do it? Sound confirmation. It's spiritual though, y'all. Do you notice? Look, maybe you haven't noticed it, right? I want y'all to start paying attention to this. Everybody on this channel, for the most part, we are Most High onlys, right? Have you ever paid attention to how animals act around you? Whether that's dogs, cats, birds, whatever, deer, squirrels. Have you ever even thought about how animals react to you? Animals can sense people's spirit. Animals are very in tune with the invisible world. There's so many things going on. Here's the funny thing. There's so many things going on that you can't see with the naked eye. You can only see it with spiritual eyes, and you can feel it with your spiritual skin. Y'all know you got spiritual skin out there? I'm talking to somebody out there. And watch this. I know it's gonna go down in y'all town, wherever y'all at. I'm sure that right now. See, you also gotta know what your zone is. Like, there's certain spots that I can go to. I don't care who's around, how many niggas is out, whatever. I can go there because, you know, those are my spots or whatever. Part of my turf or whatever, you know, where I'm from or whatever. Like if I was just where we was just at just now, it just happened to be nobody in there. I don't know what I was going to encounter when I came in there. It could have been filled with niggas in there. You know what I'm saying? My point is, everybody out there, you know where you are okay at. It's other parts of town, right here in this town. I wouldn't dare go on that block. And I definitely wouldn't go up in no alley. If I'm going through an alley, I'm going to say, you know what? That's one of my alleys. Or I can say, you know what? I'm with one of the homies. You know, this his hood. This his alley. We can do that. But you don't want to be going in alleys where you ain't supposed to be. It's a good way to be finished, if you know what I mean. I'm telling you, I just be thinking and wondering. Because I'm seeing all across different job sectors, people are getting laid off like crazy. People are getting laid off like crazy. People are getting fired like crazy. Not having enough work hours, like it's a real problem out here. And it's only going to get worse. Some people are going to survive this. You know what it's starting to feel like? And I remember the feeling. A lot of people may have forgotten. I didn't forget. That feeling back in 2020, probably like around, February of 2020, right when the you know what was really hitting the fan? People were scared to death. You came on the streets was like a ghost town. People didn't want to go to the store. People wasn't going to work. You could walk out in the middle of the street where it's usually 3-4 lanes traffic, no cars in sight. Like, it was crazy. But the air was filled with fear. And I'm telling you guys right now, I can feel that same vibration right now. I can feel that same vibration right now. Most people, they don't, even though they can't see it, they don't understand it, they don't know what's going on, but they can sense that something is not right. And not only can they sense that something is not right, they can sense that it's getting ready to be a wrap for somebody, okay? And they don't know if it's them who is the somebody. When you serve Yahweh and Him only. You serve Yahweh and Him only. You serve Yahweh and Him only. Yahweh will get you through the darkest nights. Yahweh will stand up and fight for you when nobody else will. When everybody run, when everybody is afraid, because you're hopelessly outgunned and you got big beef, you got big smoke with your enemies, and everybody's afraid. So they're gonna run and they're gonna leave you. Yahweh won't leave you. We gotta turn back to him, y'all, and stop playing these little childish games. It is nice weather out here today. And that's how I know it's sad to say. I wouldn't be surprised if it's already happened. Somebody probably already got murdered out here today. But I would be shocked. I know we're not going to make it through the whole weekend. And it's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow, too. Look, when that sun go down tonight out here, I'm telling you, put away the women and the children, wherever you are in America. People are celebrating a demonic holiday this weekend. And so, believe it or not, this weekend got the spirit of Christ written all over it, y'all. And the spirit of Christ is demonic and satanic. Back in another alley, y'all. Like I said, these alleys could talk. These alleys could tell y'all a story. If they could talk, they sure enough would. They sure enough would. My, what a time to be alive, Hebrew. What a time. See, the alleys is like a whole nother neighborhood, y'all. See, look down there. See? Go all the way down there. The alleys is like a whole nother neighborhood within a neighborhood. I ain't lying. But you better make sure that it's an alley that you're supposed to be in. Because if you go down the wrong one, you're going to run into some killers, some goons, some savages. Like I told y'all, I'm not making this up. This is the carjack capital of America. And it's like that for a reason. Can you feel it, Hebrew? What are you going to do? It's time for us to go even more harder than we've been going, fam. And I'm not saying we've been taking it easy. I'm not saying I've been taking it easy. None of us have been taking it easy. We can't take it easy because we don't have it easy. What I am saying is that it's time to get serious. It's time to either go hard or go home, fam. And everything starts in the spirit realm. Do you guys out there actually know and believe that in 2025, right now, in modern day times, the Most High can hit somebody with spiritual power, y'all? Would you be able to handle that, Hebrew? Would you be able to handle Yahweh hitting you with spiritual power? I pray for it every day, not just for me. I pray for it for all of us. And I be praying that the Most High gives us spiritual power and that he shows us how to use it for righteousness' sake. Because there's no book for this. Ain't no teacher for it. Ain't no school for it. The Most High is going to have to be your teacher. He's going to be your schooler. And you know what? For the most part, a lot of people laugh at us. They mock us. They make fun. You heard the expression before, laugh now, cry later. That's exactly what many people are going to do. Because it's easy to make fun of the Hebrews right now. Oh, where's y'all God at? Y'all still in captivity. Y'all God don't love y'all. He ain't helping y'all. That's the same kind of stuff that our people have had to deal with for a very, very long time. Young savages at play. This is the warmest weekend we've had all year so far, fam. People have been making fun of us for a very long time. But you know what? The Hebrews gonna have the last laugh. And look, all that energy that y'all feeling, y'all might not understand this weekend, right? Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. I've been feeling it all day. And I'm telling you, a big to do with it is the energy of Easter. Y'all, this thing, it goes deep. Sound confirmation. Y'all heard that horn in the background? Everybody gathering together, people coming in from out of town, flying in, driving in, biking in, doing whatever to get in, to come in the name of JC, Yeshua, Bahashim Yahawashi, the devil that the Bible speaks of. One of the homies. JC is the devil that the Bible speaks of, y'all. And most of our people, you're being led off of a cliff. And you think that you're following God's only begotten son, when in reality, like I said, you're following the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. You're drinking blood, for Pete's sake. I don't even know why we got to keep on talking about this at this point, y'all. It's getting so redundant as well as ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Sound confirmation. It's spiritual though, fam. You know what? At some point, I don't know exactly what. Once I figure it out, I'll probably let y'all know on Sunday. One day next week, y'all. Let's do a fast. Let's do a day fast. One day next week, y'all. Let's say let's say Thursday. Thursday of this coming week. If anybody's with me, let's do a day fast, y'all. Thursday of next week. Let's pray for forgiveness for all of our sins. Pray for wisdom and knowledge, protection. Let's pray that the Most High gives us spiritual power. And let's pray that the Most High blesses us with wealth. Help us to transform our lives in ways that He's never done before. Help us to become somebody that we've never been before. But we always knew we could. It's time for it to come all the way out. I'm praying for the Most High that every one of us has a chance on this side, in this physical realm, to sprout all the way up and to grow and to be able to be what we made to be out here. All right? Time to snap out of it, Hebrew. You've been under them curses for a long time. And the only way to get out from under, you got to turn to Yahweh and Him alone. Fam, it's always a pleasure to see y'all. But your brother is tired. I got to go get me something to drink, get me something to eat, and get ready to relax. Did y'all hear that? Maybe y'all heard that. Fam, it's always a pleasure to see y'all. Tomorrow, we will be getting back into the Yahweh Bible. We'll do the Yahweh Bible reading tomorrow on the live. And since your brother don't have to go into slavery tomorrow, thank the Most High. But they only doing that because they want us to be able to celebrate Easter. Y'all see how wicked this is? They've been slaving us for weeks. But because it's so-called Easter weekend, oh, you guys deserve the weekend off this weekend. Y'all see that? Because it's Easter, Because it's Easter, we deserve the weekend off. Because it's Easter, you deserve the weekend off. So you can go and join the other blood drinkers of America and the body eaters and have a spiritual carnivore buffet. Wicked as hell. But tomorrow, we will be going live. We'll be doing the Yahweh Bible reading, fam. And I want to say we probably going to go live anywhere between 5 and 5:30. We're going to go live between 5 and 5:30 tomorrow. And we will be reading out of the Yahweh Bible. We picking it back up tomorrow, and we in the book of Genesis. We still in the early parts of it too. So tune in for that if you can. I hope that somebody has been edified by this stream. It's always a pleasure just to come together with y'all and to chop it up, fam. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all most high willing tomorrow evening. Tavex Hebrews. Peace.